Okay, the following is instructions to install a Blaq Paks canopy onto a Holde Box for your Bullitt cargo bikes. First things first, we will install the canopy blocks. You will need a 3mm Allen wrench and an 8mm open end or box end wrench. And you'll need to install the canopy blocks like so. The instructions will be pretty particular. The pegs on the lower outside, and then the inner bolt goes in to the inside there. And you'll have a left and a right. Second thing I do is grab a pair of the fiberglass poles and insert them into the canopy block. And you'll see the left pole swings and leans left, and the right pole leans right. And the poles you'll want to use are going to be the ones that actually have the rubber connector on here that my fingers are on. And you'll see both left and right pole will have the connector. Next thing you'll do is you'll have two remaining poles. One has a little rubber stopper on the end. That's not the one we want. We're going to use the poles that have nothing on the end, and they will transect between the two poles there. So I'm going to pause now and go to a second video here, assuming we'll get this done. Okay, step 2 is install the pole that crosses over from the left to the right into the connectors, and then slide the canopy on the sleeves. So there'll be little sleeves here on the left and on the right that will slide down the top part of the poles. And you can see the grommet on the lower down here by my finger. They're going to end up sliding on to the pegs that are on the left and the right. So I'm going to pause and do that. Okay, next step in the process of getting the canopy installed is you're going to make sure the canopy is slid onto the sleeves, that the cross member is installed between the two rubber connectors, and then the last remaining pole, which is up here at the very end, that has the little rubber stops on them, that's put in place. And then the canopy is installed over the grommets, over the pegs. Next step is to use, you look at these two items in your canopy. You're going to grab the connector. We will connect it to the canopy, and we're going to slide it down, and you're going to pull it snug. And what we'll want to do here is get a pencil, and we will want to mark the leading edge right here where this needs to go. And so we will pull it snug here, and we'll just draw a little line like so. You can see the line there. And okay, we're going to pause. Okay, next step here in our process. So this is a little unusual. I've already drilled holes on our floor bike. So what you're going to need to do is take this little plastic part, and you're going to set it on the box, and you're going to put the edge of it right on the line there. You're going to mark the 4 holes where they need to be drilled, and you're going to pencil in all 4 of those. Make your marks. Then you'll need an 11/64 inch drill bit, and you'll drill the 4 holes. You want to be careful. You don't want to use a dull bit or push too hard, because you'll blow out the plywood laminate on the back side. So you want to be careful there. Drill your 4 holes, and then I'm going to pause this now and go to the next video. Okay, next step is to locate 4 Phillips head screws and a Phillips head screwdriver, And what you'll want to do is install the screws into the 4 holes that you've drilled, and you'll be going from the inside of the box to the outside, and you'll locate the item or the magnetic turnbuckle connector off the canopy. So I've just pulled it off, and we're going to install right there. And so you will Phillips head screwdriver, torque it down pretty snug, don't need to go too tight, and you'll install. So I'm going to pause and go to the next. Okay, so this will be the final video installing your canopy, your Blaq Paks canopy onto a Holde Box. You can see I have now torqued the screws into place, so this is installed correctly, and all we're going to have to do now is to just, the magnet will hold it in place, and then pulling down on that will actually release it. Commentary on this is getting this appropriately snug. You want to make sure, you know, the fore aft location of this buckle to make sure this fabric is snug enough, and you don't want it too loose, you don't want it too tight. You just kind of have to use your best judgment there. And of course, call Splendid Cycles if you have any questions. Thanks so much.